scared at all of the last year's champion is pretty impressive to watch, Eugene.
Well, a lot of these girls from both Paintsville and Shelby Valley play together in travel ball, so they know each other. So it's no secret. And I think they played, in several states and some big tournaments, and so they know each other and they respect each other. And I think it's just going to be a fun night for a spectator. And we are live now.
Welcome, those of you all that are entering right now.
AT&T had some internet problems, but they solved them. So we are live on Appalachian Prep Sports Network, and we want to welcome Brian Hunley aboard. And so glad to have you here.
Hey, glad to be here, Eugene. Looking forward to hopefully many opportunities to come and broadcast live with you.
What a block! And for Paintsville,
Annabelle Blankenship with the big block right there.
We're tied at 6. Serve goes over to Paintsville.
You know, to see these girls compete and really strive to win a championship is what it's all about, Eugene.
And Shelby Valley gets it set to the net, and I think that's going to be 4 hits, and it is. So the point goes to Shelby Valley. They lead at 7-6. I think it's going to be like this all night long.
Absolutely, and that's great to see because you want the best of the best in your championship games.
I looked it up. The state tournament will be in Owensboro on September 12th and 13th, and they play 4 pools, and each pool has 4 regions in it. 15th region will be in Pool C. Here's a nice set at the net, but it's out of bounds. And did they say someone was in the net?
It looks like Shelby Valley was in the net right there.
So the point goes to Paintsville. And Price is coming in to play libero. Paintsville also has a libero in the ball game or in the volleyball game. And that's Kendall Short. She's wearing number 2. Wow. Paintsville's got the lead. And that was Kenner with the spike.
To see Kenner really set the table, and Seven Wells is the one who's doing that for her. She's a great setter, and to see both of these setters doing exactly what they need to get their teams in position is really fun to watch.
And Paintsville right now, they've got things going their way. They have the momentum. They're up 9-7.
Number 6 on the serve, that's Mallory May for Paintsville. It's a
Goes
little bit long.
So the serve will go to Valley.
That's Taylor Johnson, Valley setter, serving.
And that point, the ball did not go over the net. Shelby Valley ties it up.
You know, to see how different the serves can be and still be effective is a really interesting thing. Taylor doesn't serve the hardest, but I tell you, that ball looks like it's knuckling a little bit.
And that is out. Good hard hit from the left side of the net, but it goes out. And Shelby Valley, 3 straight points to claim a 10-9 lead. Great block by Shelby Valley, and Riddle cannot get it over the net. We're tied at 10. Good save on the dig on the floor, but
just not quite enough to be able to get it up.
And again, Paintsville with the block. Kenner looks like number 3. Getting high above the net. Paintsville leads 11-10. And here's the set. Riddle cannot get power on it. And Paintsville can. Kenner again.
And you know, Eugene, the difference so far for Paintsville seems to be their passing. It's just a little crisper tonight than what Shelby Valley's is.
So with the serve, Johnson sets it for Riddle, and Riddle has it blocked. Valley keeps it alive. Riddle again, and that's in for the point.
That's a nice cut shot right there for Riddle. She came right down the net and was able to get that ball into a spot where nobody was.
So Valley trailing by 11 has the service.
See, that's what I'm talking about, Eugene. When the passing's not as crisp, it makes it a little bit more difficult for your hitters to be able to get that big point. But right there, Paintsville was still able to overcome.
Paintsville right now with the momentum in the game, leading 13-11. Here's the set for Shelby Valley. Riddle out of bounds. Paintsville gets the point. I wouldn't maybe see a timeout here.
That was a very, very close call right there.
Great job by the libero of Paintsville to keep it alive, but the ball goes out of bounds on the hit over the net, and Shelby Valley gets the point.
You know, to see these teams action, it's not stopped. No real breaks in action.
And I'll tell you, Paintsville on the left side of the net right now is winning the points.
Absolutely. You know, Eugene, for those of us that have a little bit of a football background, they call that the strong side. So that left side, like you said last night, if you can control the left side, you're going to win a lot of matches.
The serve. And that time they were expecting the big hit, and they just dump it over the front line. 15-13, Paintsville up by 2 with Riddle serving for Valley. And we had a Lady Tiger into the net or across the line.
And you know, on the last time we saw Valley play, we saw that this was the moment in the match where momentum often shifted when Molly Riddle was serving.
See how it goes now. Here's Gravely with a big hit. Or was that, yeah, that was Gravely, wasn't it?
No, that was Linton.
No, Linton, yeah, that's Linton.
Yeah, that was a big middle hitter right there.
Linton wears number 12. Gravely's not, Gravely's 24, isn't she?
Correct.
Keeping it alive. Riddle pushes it to the back line. Here's a good set. And the spike is in. It's a point for Paintsville.
Number 6, May, with a really nice spike right there.
The score is 25 by 2, isn't it?
It is, yes. And so it's 16-15. Very, very tight match.
In this tournament, it is a best of 3. And that's out.
Just long.
So we're tied at 16. Well, who will blink first?
Well, still yet to be determined, Eugene.
Shelby Valley with the service. Just playing some defense. And
yeah, this is one of those points. This may be a set-defining point right here.
A great play on the left side, if you will, for Shelby Valley. Yeah, I'm trying to see the number. who made that play.
Number 13 for Shelby Valley.
Paintsville mishandles the serve, and just like that, Valley's up by 2, and Paintsville wants a timeout. 18-16 the score. Shelby Valley with the serve, and we will be back after these messages on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
All right, we are back here at the 15th Region Championship All-A final, and Shelby Valley made a move in the last minute or two, and they are serving with the lead. It is 18-16 Shelby Valley.
And a good service, puts the ball deep. Nice set, and that's going to be tapped. No, it was not touched. And was not touched, and Shelby Valley gets the point. They're up 3. That's their largest lead of the night. Good hard return. It's playable from the ceiling. And it's going to be out of bounds. Paintsville point. Everything's in play. Paintsville with the serve. Shelby Valley cannot block it. It's 19-18.
All right. You know, Eugene, we have had some technical difficulties, but we have had just an incredible engineer who has overcome every obstacle tonight, and he's doing a great job for us, Thomas Rainey. And it's great to be able to have some volleyball action because somebody who has a stick-to-it attitude.
Did not give up. Paintsville going for the tie. They've got the ball in their favor. It's out of bounds, though. Point goes to Shelby Valley, 20-18. This game has been just about even since the get-go. Paintsville did lead by 3 at one time.
Number 25, Savannah Church, enters the game for Shelby Valley to serve.
And that is a point for Paintsville.
You know, that back line hitting by Kenner right there, I tell you, it's just so deadly because it's really difficult to block because she can go to either corner with that back line spike.
Shelby Valley looking for the set. They get it. Paintsville defends it well. And now the set. Oh, that goes over the net, or it does not go over the net. That was a mistake by Shelby Valley.
A little bit of a bad pass there.
And we're tied at 20. Paintsville with the service.
Lindsey Baldwin with the attempt there.
And Paintsville goes up 20-21 on that play.
And we've got a timeout for Shelby Valley.
We'll keep it here as this is the championship game of the girls volleyball action for the All-A. And the All-A started out, with basketball, and it has since grown and including all sports now, soccer, volleyball, golf, and so forth.
Yeah.
A young man at your school won the All-A individual golf, Mark Bowley.
Yes, and I think that the intent of the All-A was to give some of these smaller schools an opportunity to compete for state championships, and I think it's really succeeded with that. As
Shelby Valley, the last Class A basketball team to win the big state tournament.
No, it was actually Betsy Lane. Betsy Lane won it. Junior Newsom.
No, I'm talking about the Sweet 16 at Rep Arena.
Oh, yes. The last big school, the big state championship.
And Paintsville up 2 in the closing points of this match. They lead it 22-20. Of course, you go to 25. You have to win by at least 2 points. So a big service now.
Mallory May with the serve for Paintsville.
And Shelby Valley plays it over. That was going to be out, I think. And the point goes to Paintsville. Someone was in the net.
Well, definitely some nerves, Eugene, it feels like. It seems that both of these teams have had some missteps, but it seems like Paintsville's rising above a little bit right now.
They have had momentum in this game. Shelby Valley came back and took the lead at one point, and that's going to be a point for Shelby Valley, and that was needed.
Number 3, Lindsey Baldwin with the timely spike right there for the kill. Number 21, Taylon Johnson, back to serve for Shelby Valley.
Here's the set and the spike. Good save by Shelby Valley. They get it to Riddle. Paintsville plays it from the back line. It's dug out and hit over the net. Shelby Valley saves it.
Great scramble point for Shelby Valley.
And a block. And the ball hit the floor. And it's 24-21. This is set point for Paintsville.
All right, 24, Annabelle Blankenship will be serving for the set for Paintsville.
And Shelby Valley scores. Makes it 24-22.
Riddle comes through, it seems, when the pressure is the highest for Shelby Valley, and one more time she did.
Still set point for Paintsville. They've got 2 set points. The
13,
serve.
Riley Perry serving for Shelby Valley.
And that's blocked out. Paintsville takes the first set. They defeat Shelby Valley 25-22 in this first set.
And in a best-of-3 situation, Eugene, it is obviously big for momentum to win that first one, but it is definitely far from over.
It is far from over. And we'll take this break, and when we come back, we'll have set 2 of the championship games here.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable. Rainey Real Estate Development, your housing source for Pikeville, Kentucky. Just hitting the market is this gorgeous 2-bedroom, 1-bath apartment located only 5 minutes from campus. If you're interested in a home, call Jake Rainey at Rainey Real Estate Development, 606-477-8662. That's Rainey Real Estate Development.
Back at East Ridge High School as Paintsville takes the first set of this best-of-3, and the winner will advance to the state tournament in Owensboro on September 12th and 13th. Big win for Paintsville.
It's good to see again, that this is something that they have a lot of care for, and they want to see their team succeed and go to that state championship.
So we're waiting for the start of the next set.
Looks like there was some substitution issues, and I think Shelby Valley got that worked out, and they're ready to go. Paintsville's ready to go.
By winning the first set, Paintsville can be a little freer and can try some more things. Shelby Valley with the service to start the second set.
You know, that's true, Eugene, but I also think we'll see a heavy dose of Kenner in this second set as well.
Here they have Riddle set for the kill, and Shelby Valley opens with a point.
Off the block of Annabelle Blankenship there for Paintsville, Riddle was just a little too powerful. Taylon Johnson again back to serve for Shelby Valley as they lead 1-0.
Here comes the set again, and a good one. And it's blocked out of bounds. Valley up 2-0.
I feel like that Coach Riddle wanted to make sure and remind Shelby Valley's girls that we have a priority, and the priority is to get it to Miley Riddle.
Not a bad strategy. Johnson with her third service. And Paintsville in the net. Or lift.
Yeah, looked like a little bit of a carry there, Eugene. Taylon Johnson doing a great job serving for Shelby Valley right now.
Paintsville, a little bit of trouble with that serve. Paintsville did a good job blocking that. And they hit it in the middle of two players, and neither one of them could get to it for Shelby Valley, and Paintsville gets their first point of the set.
Mallory May with the push right there. She found a spot where Shelby Valley players weren't.
Riddle, too much power.
Yeah, that is what's called the power alley, Eugene. She went straight across, and it's just really difficult to take that out of a dig right there. So she was great.
And Paintsville, power hit again. That's Kenner again.
Kylie Kenner, pretty much the exact same play that Riddle had right there. It's two powerhouses right there, Eugene.
The libero comes out for Paintsville, and they substitute a frontline player. They got three tall players on the front line. And there you have the same thing. An open spot in the floor and just knowing where the defense was.
And you know, Eugene, it's amazing how finesse and a little bit of creativity can make for interesting points.
The block. Shelby Valley saves it. Paintsville saves it. Kenner. Valley at the net. Boy, both teams did a good job not getting into the net. And that ball was saved somehow, and they get it over on the third hit. They set up Kenner again. And she responds.
Yeah, you know, those scramble points, they turned into really important points as the match goes on, and that was definitely won by Paintsville right there. You can think about that, Eugene, as kind of like a 50-50 ball in basketball.
4-4 the score. Kenner does not get it over the net. She was trying to maybe make a move of not going for the spike, catching Shelby Valley off guard, but she did not get it over the net.
Yep. And, the run-up to the spike is really important. She didn't have her steps right, and it showed right there.
And they set Riddle up for the spike, and she kills it.
Yeah. You notice her feet and her steps were right in time, and that's how you get a strong, powerful spike.
Do you see a little more intensity in the Cats right now?
Yeah, absolutely.
Paintsville responds. That's got to go over, and they get it over. And they hit it in that open spot again.
Number 7, Ella Wells, putting it away for Paintsville.
You don't have to hit it hard. You just have to hit it where they're not able to return it, don't you?
That's right. That's right.
6-5. Valley leads it here in set 2. Paintsville leads the match 1-0.
Great dig right there by Paintsville's libero.
That's their specialty, isn't it?
Paintsville in the net right there. Eugene, the other night we talked about just the wonderful qualities of the libero position in volleyball. It's just primarily a defensive role. They don't spike the ball. All they're in there for is to get the ball back to the other team.
And we had some kind of violation.
It was a violation against Paintsville. That point went to Shelby Valley.
I did not see what the violation was. I do not pretend to know all the rules of volleyball. I am becoming a fan quickly of the game. And there was
Sanaya
Linton with over the net.
Yes, that type of block is called a roof because she just put a roof on that point.
Well, you've taught me something I didn't know. Riddle serve, I think, was going to go out of bounds in Paintsville. They're going to have to hit it hard just to get it over, and they do. But they set it up for Linton. And now Kenner with the hard hit. And there's your libero for Shelby Valley. Price with a nice dig. And Valley scores the point, and they're up 10-5.
And, that was Miley Riddle with a big back row spike right there. I tell you, if you can score from the back row like that's next level volleyball. It really is.
Largest lead by either team in the match so far. Shelby Valley up by 10-5, but they are down one game here in the best of 3 sets.
That's right, Eugene. And as we have a moment to just talk about how impressive it is for both of these teams. Early in the season, that's what I love about the All-A region and the All-A state championship is that you kind of get a sense of who's a great team because if you can win early, I bet you're going to be pretty good late.
Yeah, and I'll tell you how the game of volleyball works too. We went to Floyd Central and we did a game, a match between Floyd Central and Pike County Central. Well, Floyd Central pretty well dominated that game. Mm-hmm. But in the 2A, Pike County Central beat them the following Saturday and advanced in the 2A, which Letcher County Central come out a winner as region champions.
Correct.
And that ball is in, and it's 10-6.
Kylie Kenner with that strong side spike right there, and just came down pretty vertically.
Can you imagine her and Riddle playing travel ball together?
I'd like to see that. One on one side and one on the other. I bet not a lot of teams would be happy to see that.
From pretty much the back row, and Paintsville tried to save it, but you cannot touch the net. Neither can you go step underneath the net where the center line is for basketball, for the lack of a better analogy. You cannot go under the net as well as touch the net.
Number 19, Aaron Elkins with the serve for Shelby Valley.
And there was a super block by the Wildcats.
I tell you what, Sanaya Linton has really came to play tonight. That was a huge block. Maybe the biggest block
Play
of
of the night
match so far.
12-6. And they tried to do the roof again, and Paintsville could not get it over the net.
It definitely feels like there's some momentum shifting right now, Eugene.
13-6. Valley with the lead and the service.
Elkins with the serve for Shelby Valley.
I could see that one knuckle from here. And that spike is into the net. And it's 14-6 Valley. And another timeout as Paintsville's trying to regroup.
You know, to see these two teams and the way that momentum plays a big part in a volleyball game is fun. Really fun to watch, Eugene.
It's true in all sports. When you get momentum going, you want to keep it going that way. And I will echo your thoughts. I've never seen anybody work as hard to get a game on the air as we had tonight. AT&T, there was some outage in the area with the internet, but we have tried many different ways, and finally, our engineer, producer, owner, and jack of all trades, Thomas Rainey, got us on the streaming.
Absolutely, and I just want to take a quick moment, Eugene, to just say thank you to Thomas for asking me to come on and be a part of this. It seems like it's going to be just a win-win for us, and I look forward to just broadcasting high school action of all sports for the next several months.
And Valley scores again.
Elkins, I tell you, she's on a roll. I believe that's about 7 points that she's had.
It's 15-6. Valley in command in this set. Should they win, what a third set we'll have, as that was going to be long.
Yep.
And that breaks the string, and Paintsville now gets the serve.
Elkins just had a little bit too much mustard. That ball floated on her is what it was, Eugene.
And the block is in, and Paintsville scores.
Yep. That was strength on strength. That was Linton and Blankenship going toe-to-toe, and Blankenship did not blink. Back serving for Paintsville, I believe, is Laufer.
And someone in the net.
Yeah, it looks like
24 was into the net. Point goes to Shelby Valley.
Riley Perry kind of had a little cut push right there, and it was just enough to get him into the net.
So Valley continues on the roll here in this second set.
Lindsey Baldwin with a big center spike, and she killed it right to the back left corner. It was good to watch.
She joined us on All Access last night.
Hey, how's the pizza down there?
Oh, my goodness. Haven't had anything that wasn't good.
Well, hopefully next Wednesday I'll be able to be with you.
We had a very good show that night.
Great dig right there by number 19 for Shelby Valley. Free ball. Lindsey Baldwin pushes it across the net. Number 7, Wells.
And the point goes to Paintsville.
And unfortunately, Shelby Valley was in the net right there, so Paintsville will be serving. Looks like number 14, Addison Helton, will be serving for the Lady Tigers.
One thing that, no matter how this turns out, as Paintsville's trying to get back in it, we should have a wonderful third set should Shelby Valley win this.
Yeah, for sure.
They're 7 points away. They have doubled up Paintsville. It's 18-9.
It definitely feels like there were some nerves for Shelby Valley, but they have kind of hit their stride this second set. And the champions are playing like champions, Eugene.
Taylon Johnson to serve. Right now, both teams, now they're set for the big hit.
Taylon Johnson.
And it's blocked, but it goes out of bounds. Point Shelby Valley, 19-9.
So there was a little bit of a change of roles right there. Taylon Johnson got the dig, and Micaiah Price was the setter in that instance. So again, the libero role is multifaceted.
It's out of bounds.
20-9, Shelby Valley leads. And again, it seems like they found their stride, Eugene.
Hit the net, but nice recovery by the Lady Tigers.
Dig by Micaiah Price. Again, those scramble points are very important, and Paintsville came out on top on that one.
20-10. Paintsville with the serve.
Number 6, May, serving for the Tigers.
And I talked about it on the show last night. The physical condition you have to be in to jump and dive and run in volleyball, it's amazing. You may think that it's not like your beach volleyball if you're vacationing at Myrtle Beach or whatever. This is a tough sport.
Absolutely. You've got to be in peak physical shape to be able to run and jump and dive and all of the things that it takes to be successful in volleyball.
I'm learning.
Blankenship back to serve for Paintsville. Riddle receives the serve. Looks like Paintsville player in the net, and Shelby Valley wins that point. It's now 22-11, Shelby Valley, and it seems like they're running away with this one, Eugene.
Libero Price is going to serve for the Wildcats. And that's out. 23-11.
And to see the way that this game has turned around, I'm so looking forward to this third set, if that's what ends up happening, Eugene. But again, it's not over yet.
No, it's not, but it's getting close. Set point coming for Shelby Valley.
To see the smiles and not just with Shelby Valley here, but Paintsville during the first set, you just see the joy that comes from these girls while they're competing and playing this sport that they love.
For the set. That's in. Point for Paintsville. Important, if they do lose this set, important for Paintsville to finish strong to take it into the third set.
Yeah, I tell you.
The momentum, that is.
I would want to try to get a couple statement points right here if I was Paintsville. So Wells is serving for the Tigers. That's their setter.
And that's out. 24-13. And there's your set.
I'll tell you what, that's powerful, Eugene. When the ball ends up on the track above the court, It's pretty powerful.
So we're tied 1-1 in this match. The third set will determine the winner and who will advance to the state tournament in Class A volleyball. We'll be back with that third set after this on the Appalachian Prep Sports Network.
At Valley Discount Pharmacy, we're more than just prescriptions. We're your neighbors. Whether you need affordable medications, expert advice, or just a friendly face, we're here for you every step of the way. Fast service, trusted care, and prices that won't break the bank. Valley Discount Pharmacy. Local, reliable, and affordable.
Looking for a new pharmacy? Howard Family Pharmacy offers fast and friendly service and convenient drive-thrus at both locations.
Tied at 1 set apiece. It all comes down to the third and final set to see who wins the match and advances to the state tournament of the All-A Classic. Two outstanding teams, Paintsville, Shelby Valley. Paintsville got the momentum going in the first set. They won it, but Shelby Valley really went out to a commanding lead in the second set and won going away.
You know, this is where champions are made, Eugene. I love the intensity and the action, but it really comes down to who wants it more. And we have a third set that is starting at 0-0. So what happened in the first two sets?
Erase it.
It doesn't matter. So we'll see who wants it more right now.
And I do believe Paintsville won the toss to start the match, and they will have the first service here in the third set.
And I can see that both Shelby Valley and Paintsville will be utilizing the libero to begin this third set.
That's another thing I like about volleyball. There's no 20-minute half times or 15-minute half times or whatever. You're playing.
They get down to business, don't they?
You play.
And you know, to see the way that volleyball has taken off, not only here in the mountains but all over the country, it just goes to show that women's sports, they're really taking off, and I love that.
Well, I've been watching some of the college volleyball. Hey, they can play, can't they?
Oh, absolutely. You know,
and the Kentucky High School Athletics Association has started boys volleyball. Not everybody has that yet, but it is a sport now.
Well, it's becoming more and more popular. I know at my high school, Pikeville High School, that I teach at, we do have boys volleyball, and they have had a good showing.
Here we go. Riddle scores the point for Shelby Valley. And they're going to call an illegal hit.
Yeah, I think that was a line violation because Riddle actually started in the back row right there, and she was on the line. So she can't cross that line and hit the ball right there.
So the score should be 1 for Paintsville, 0 for Shelby Valley.